It is Monday night and I am meal prepping for the week. Something I should have done yesterday, but I didn't for various reasons. But as I'm in there meal prepping, I was thinking about when my son went into boot camp. When they go into boot camp, they give him a graduation date, but they actually tell you do not make travel plans until like 30 days before the actual graduation date, because anything can change. And I was thinking about that because there is a lot of things that can change, that can stop them from achieving that goal, and a lot of it has to do with them. Maybe they're not physically strong enough yet to move forward. Sometimes they get illnesses, so their immune system is not able to handle all the different diseases that they have there when they first go in. There's a lot of diseases and stuff, and so diseases, that sounds awful, but illnesses. And so there's a lot of things that can hinder them. But the thing is that ultimately, to make that graduation date, they have to do their part. And I was thinking about that because I was thinking about God. Because do you ever believe that God is said, okay, this is gonna happen at this time, but you're just kind of iffy and you're just not sure, and you kind of question because they always say God walk by faith, and because he doesn't tell you the answers. But the truth is if in the Bible he always kind of foretold what was to come. He might not say it exactly, but he always foretold what was to come. The thing is that in the Bible, it always relied on the people. Not always, but a good majority of the time. The people were the reason for the delay in that date. And I was sitting here thinking about my situation that I'm in, and I was thinking about, am I gonna be the problem that keeps God from coming through when he has said he's gonna come through? Or am I going to believe him and show that I believe him right now where I am before I even see it? Despite, maybe sometimes it's hard for me to believe because I have been let down a lot, truthfully. And so sometimes it's hard to believe, and especially when there's longevity added to that, it makes it more challenging to believe that God is going to come through when we live in a society that everything happens pretty rapidly, honestly. And so it's just, you start wondering, God, are you really going to come through? Can I believe you this time? Can I trust you? And so I was just thinking about that, and I asked, what's different this time than prior times? And that's what came to my mind, was my son and his graduation. He went in knowing when his graduation date was, but it's up to him to make that graduation date. And trust me, he has to believe. He's had to have faith. He's had to face fear and a lot of different obstacles. And the obstacles that he's had to face mentally are no different than the obstacles me or you have to face when God says, I'm gonna come through, but you gotta do your part. So I just wanted to share that. Hope it's encouraging for you to push forward, and despite what's coming against you, despite what's going on mentally, despite what has happened in the past, that you're believing God with your all this time to go after what he has told you. Like, let's just say like you've never believed him before. And then I pray that as that victory, or that, because we already have victory, but as that comes to pass, that it will be a big celebration in his name for all that he has done and how faithful he truly is when you and I obey and do what he says. Enjoy your night.